Hello, hello. I don't even have my lighter. Let me see. Hold up, you guys. How y'all doing? Let me grab my lighter real quick. All righty. What's up? What's up? Let's see. What's up, Sia? What's up, Debbie? I was going to say Dana. I know I got my glasses on. What's up, Nancy? Alicia? Here's Mary. I was like, I don't know where Mary at.
I'm here. Hi. Hi, everybody. Let me take my, I got to give y'all the full effect. Let me take this off. I was eating and didn't want to get this dirty.
You look beautiful. I meant to tell you that I was on your TikTok
Uh-huh.
I think earlier today. And I
Mm,
was like, oh, she looks so pretty in that white. Because
thank you.
you had the red background behind you too, and it was just like popping. So you
Uh-huh.
look absolutely gorgeous, my love.
Thank you. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate it.
You are so
Um,
welcome.
yeah, I had to do some work last night. So Spirit said, wear your whites today. I said, all right,
Good. I'm
not a
glad.
problem.
At least
So
she's
yeah,
listening.
yes, it's best to do that.
It's always
Eh,
best.
yes, it's just easier on you if you follow directions, you know? So,
Yeah, I know. I have not followed directions and I did not like the outcome of what that
eggs.
was.
Right, right. So,
Oh my
hey,
god.
everybody. How y'all doing tonight?
What's up, Derek? What's up? What's up, Jane? Hello,
Hey,
hello.
Sia.
How y'all doing this Lionsgate? How's the energy been?
Oh, yeah, it is Lionsgate.
Yes, I was outside manifesting this morning. I had
Oh,
on some techno music. And I was like,
okay.
and I know my neighbors was out there. She go. There she I was out there doing the robot in the middle of the yard. We was bringing in we was bringing in all the energy. Huh?
Right.
Yeah, because you weren't in here. I didn't want it to burn. Did it burn? Oh, okay. No, he shoot you left and it was popping and locking. I was like, I don't want it to burn. Derek, I was getting it. I was getting it. What you do? What did you do for it today? Mary, did you do something special?
I didn't do anything special, but I should have clued in because I was reading for a client and the Leo card came up, from Mambo Sierra's deck. And I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure it out and all that kind of, and it hit me after the client left. I said, oh, it's 8-8. I should be doing something. But I'm grateful because I was busy all day. I didn't get a chance to have any water. I didn't get a chance to really eat anything.
Whoa.
I was busy all day. So I'm very grateful for that. So no, I didn't get a chance to do anything, and I don't know if I'll do anything after this except for go to bed because I have to get up, early for that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you were productive. So the energy you put out what you wanted more of. You put out being
Yes,
productive. You put bringing in business. So you actually did.
I did. I
Yeah,
brought it
you was
in.
working within your manifestation. What's up,
Absolutely.
Rach? Hi, Miss Diamond, Vacay, my twin. How you doing? They call Vacay the pretty mouth. Every time I see her on TikTok, if y'all don't follow Vacay, y'all need to go to her page. I don't know if she have any of her mermaid pictures still on her TikTok, but you probably can find them on her Instagram. But every time she go, they call me pretty mouth. I'm like, yes, she living it, the manifestation of it. What's up,
Hmm.
Shishi? What's up,
Hey, Rach
JP?
Bobo. Thank you for following me on TikTok. I appreciate it.
Who follows you on TikTok?
Rach Bobo.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Let's see.
When is the next time you going live on TikTok?
I'm gonna try to consistently do Thursdays at 8 in Eastern. That's my goal.
Ah,
I
okay.
did not do it last night. I didn't do a live last night because I had some work to do. Spirit had me working, so I couldn't do my live. But I'll be going live next Thursday.
Like I said, you were doing what you needed to do. So
Mm-hmm.
tell them who you are and how they can get a hold of you.
Okay, I am married, and my business is Love's Grandchild. You can find me on my website, lovesgrandchild.com. You can also follow me on TikTok at Love's Grandchild, Instagram, Love's Grandchild, or my other alias, Cool Breeze Diva. You can do that one too. Let me see, where else can you find? I'm on Facebook, Love's Grandchild. I'm pretty much everywhere, so you can find me. I do tarot, oracle, spiritual work. The spiritual work is not on the site because it's on a case by case basis, but you can DM me for
Mhm.
that. And yeah, I'm going to be doing some packages, some custom packages for my coaching. Also, if you're looking for a reverend, I am one of those too. So you can find me anywhere.
I did not know that.
Yes, ma'am. I
Oh,
haven't done any marriages yet though, because I want to counsel a couple before they get married. I want to see, because I'm not
girl.
blessing anything that I don't think is
Girl.
right. I ain't doing it.
Oh Lord. I remember back in the days because me and my ex-husband are both Catholic. And
Okay.
you have to, if you want to get married in the church, you have to
Mm-hmm.
go through marriage counseling. And I didn't want to get married in the church. I wanted a garden wedding.
Oh, that would
And
have been beautiful.
we did have a garden wedding, but we didn't, a priest would not marry us because of course we didn't do the counseling thing. And at the time I was like, screw them. They don't want to go ahead and do my wedding. I'll find. I wish, I wish they could have saved me so much time and money. But
Lord have
hey,
mercy.
it worked out the way it needed to. So y'all here now. If y'all gonna go and she's doing your ceremony, I think it should be mandatory anyway that people get therapy or some type of couples therapy counseling prior to getting married too, because marriage takes it to a whole different level.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you
Mm-hmm.
live together, marriage takes it to a whole different level, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Yvette. Oh, she had a dead
Oh.
battery back on the road again. Oh, I'm glad, sweets. You do not want to be breaking down nowhere.
Mm-mm.
What's up, Stacy? What's up, Krista? Shakira. What's up, Tam? What's up, Sarah? Sarah said, y'all stop all that small talk and get to these goddamn messages. Say I ain't got time to play with y'all.
Hey, JT. How you doing? Thank you for joining. JT didn't know that she didn't know about Divinity Diva, and she's one of my regular clients. So she said, "I'm gonna tune in." I said, "Tune in, ask a question."
Oh, we are so happy to have you. Thank you for coming.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Taisha, Rochelle? Oh, the retrograde caused my sister's car to just break down too.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a couple of friends that cars in the shop. I've been sitting up there stroking mine and talking sweet to it. I've been doing everything I can to keep it
Mm-hmm.
not messing up. Let's
Yeah.
see. Yvette said you won't send her sugar daddy, like she would do what the sugar daddy wanted anyway. Why
I
would you
told.
set that man up for failure, Yvette?
Oh man, I'm telling you, she she every time I pull that card, the King of Pentacles. I said, "This
Ooh,
is the sugar daddy card." She never gets the sugar daddy card because she won't let me read anyway. So I tried to pull
what?
for it, and I said, "Your sugar daddy ain't coming, but a new beginning is coming." And
Oh,
it's like it what you call it, imminent. It is imminent.
well,
That
she's due. She's absolutely due for a new beginning. Now,
yes, ma'am.
a man with money, yeah. That would be a blessing. A sugar daddy, she ain't gonna listen to that man. She ain't gonna want to give that man no sugar.
He can have no sugar.
He gonna have to. What's some pills you got to take for your heart? He gonna have his heart pills with him because Yvette gonna put him through it. He
ain't ready. He ain't ready.
He really not. Please let me know when he comes. I'm gonna come down there and bless him. We're gonna give him a spiritual bath real quick. Get him right.
Exactly.
Oh my God. All right, well, Mary, look, I'm gonna let you go ahead and start. Choose who you want because we can sit up here and talk all night.
We sure could. Let's see.
Look, you better say we don't know her. Don't make me spit my coffee out.
Let's see. Krista Nickel from Facebook. It says anything from spirit for a career move, retail, teaching, nursing, or anything spirit has in mind. All right, Krista, let's see. Career move. Before even pulling any cards, I'm getting that you need to do something on your own. Something that, you need to start doing something on your own, Krista. Don't know if you have any ideas for that, but it looks like you're definitely not fulfilled where you are. Let me see. But this new venture, it's kind of like you have to transition out of where you are. So I'm not telling you to jump out of the pan and into the fire. This is going to be a transition because there is money coming in for you, additional money, but it's kind of underground. You don't see it yet, but it's growing. It's like a money tree that's growing. Okay. So think about what you're passionate about, because I'm being told from spirit that you need to think about doing your own thing. For instance, if you want to go into nursing, you need to, do home health or something like that will let you be on your own. You need autonomy. Okay. It's going to be some work. And it's also saying that you need to use Gemini energy to bring things about. So that to me tells me that you need a little bit of clarity, and you need to make some intellectual moves. So you need to think things through. So think about what you're passionate about, and you're going to receive clarity on how to move forward. I hope that helps.
Okay. Let's see. Miss Diamond, I started fasting 2 days fasting, 1 day of fasting, and I'm doing this for health and physical reasons. Felt disconnected spiritually for a while, but now I feel on the right track. So here's the thing. You're getting a lot of spiritual messages. Pay attention to dreams because it is showing that spirit is communicating. They never went anywhere. I think that you were clouded. And it could be too because it's showing bad health, which may be that you were more worried or concerned about the health issues that were coming in. Now, the healing card is actually on top of you. And ancestors come in after that, which means that they actively were working with you for this healing. Now, it is showing that you do need to rest. So I don't feel like you're 100%, but I feel like that there's something that is opening up and you are moving in the right direction with your healing. I don't know if there's something going on with your vehicle, but I keep getting pay attention to your vehicle. This could be a car issue that maybe is minor and something that you just need to get checked out. I'm also getting that even though you're fasting, they also want you to spiritually cleanse with a bath. So we know a lot of times fasting is spiritually cleansing our insides. Like we're watching what we eat, we're watching, and I can never do it. I have tried to do it and pray, and I feel like I always end up purging. So it could be that I just don't get past that hump with it, because I think for some people we got gunk that we just have to get out first. But I do see that the inside is like, okay, we feel better, but they also say that you need to cleanse the outside, and you're going to see some things open up. Don't be surprised though, too, that there may be a relocation that is coming in. I think Spirit is trying to push you somewhere else. Could be a different city, could be a different state, could even be a different country. That's what I got for you, ma'am.
That was Miss Diamond.
That was Miss Diamond.
Okay. Debbie Hannah, my 20th wedding anniversary is this next week. Do you see me and my husband having a good time? It's been tough since his father passed. First, I'm very sorry to hear that your father-in-law passed. But let's see, what's going to happen here. It may be a little tough for him to be present in that moment, but he's trying to release the pain, but give him some grace with it. He's not going to obviously get over this anytime soon. That grief, losing a parent, seems to always be present, or sometimes it just comes on you, Debbie. But if he is working on trying to be in the moment with you for your wedding anniversary, he loves you deeply. I mean, yeah, definitely loves you and wants you to have the world. It looks like he's a keeper. I'm pretty sure you know that. Y'all been together for 20 years, and congratulations on that. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like he is kind of stuck in that grief. Debbie, if you don't mind, let me know if this was recently or if this has been a while. But it does look like he's going to make every effort to make things comfortable and happy for your wedding anniversary. So, do the plans, follow through, all of that good stuff. It looks like things will look, you're going to be thinking that it's not going to go well close to the date, but then it's like the skies open up and everything goes well. And if he has moments, let him have his moments, but he is going to be present with you on your wedding anniversary. So I hope that helps.
All right. Let's see. Krista Nickel, anything from Spirit, career, retail, teaching, nursing, anything Spirit has. Go ahead, babe.
I did that one.
Oh, you did Krista already? Krista
I
already?
did, Krista.
Girl, thank you. Thank you. What did you get?
I
don't know
got
why I missed it.
Yeah, I don't know how you missed it, but it's okay.
I was probably flipping my cards and not paying attention.
Well, either that or you was making fun of Yvette and her sugar daddy.
That could have been too.
But what I got for Krista was that she needs to do her own thing. Now, what I saw was her possibly going down the path of nursing and then opening up like a home health care or assistance or something like that, because her spirit came through as a very caring kind of caretaker kind of person.
Okay, I got nursing too. I definitely I got nursing, and then possibly even using that skill to teach later. But
Yep.
All right. So, all right, let's go Tam. Tam. What's going on? Lotus say, what's Pretty Mouse TikTok? Is it Vacay? Vacay, what's your TikTok? Hold up, let me look real quick. Look at there, I got I got people going. Oh, hold up. Let me turn my volume down. Let's see. Vacay. Oh, okay. Miss Vacay. So it's Missvak. All right. Let me send some people that way for you. All right, Tam. Let's see what we got. What's going on with Miss Tam? Oh, the good thing is the Ten of Pentacles just flew out, which is opportunity for money. So it looks like that there may be some growth, or you got a lot of cards that are showing money, 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 achieving goals. You're on the right path with work, it looks like. Now, love, I do see meeting somebody where there's a connection. If you haven't already met this person, I feel like this person is coming in. Love is a little bit more complicated. Take your time, but business, career-wise, looks like that you're on the right track. It's showing new beginnings. It's showing money coming in. Now, there is going to be a problem with a female. You may need to watch your back with somebody that is a little bit bitchy. They run their mouth a lot. Could be somebody that you work with. Queen of Pentacles is on top of you, though. Success is on top of you. But I feel like that you might have a woman that is trying to cause problems for you in a workplace that you might have to walk away from. But I do see a lot of energy with promotions. You may also have somebody talking to you about going back to school or doing something with education. So I don't know if maybe there is something that's coming in, but for you to get it, maybe they want you to have a little bit of a higher education, or they might want you to be certified. It could come through the company. It may not be a 4-year degree. It could be that we want you to have this education or this level, but we're going to train you for it. So you have some career growth that's coming in, babe. Love, spirit is just like, take your time. You got somebody coming in. It looks like there's a connection, but it looked like he a panty snatcher. So be careful with giving up the coochie too quick, because this might be somebody that grabs it and then takes off. You want something a little bit more solid. Spirit is like, you might have to play the long game with this person. But we definitely got chemistry, though, and it's hard to keep panties on when the chemistry is right. So I'm gonna be rooting for you. I'm gonna be lock the coochie up, Tam. Lock the coochie up. Don't let him get it. He gonna be, if he was looking at this, he'd be like, "What that bitch talking about? What you talking about? Lock the coochie up." All right,
okay. All right, I got let's see, Brooklyn Cartel from Facebook says, Jasmine, has real love found me? Okay, well, let's find out, Jasmine or Brooklyn. Let's see what's going on.
I hope so. What's up, Felicia?
Not yet. If you're talking about somebody currently, not yet. This person is on their best behavior right now. It's just out of curiosity. Let me know if this person is a Sagittarius or not, because I'm getting Sagittarius energy. Their energy sometimes can be very scattered. They, definitely have feelings for people, but they don't like to be fenced in. They need to roam. And sometimes that translates into relationships. But it's kind of like when you first meet somebody, they're on their best behavior. They present what they think you want to hear and all that good stuff. And I'm getting that this person that you're with now is making a lot of empty promises. They're just, I see deception. They're not going to watch their actions rather than their words, because it looks like this person is not your true love. Let's see if there's one coming up. Yes. Someone's coming up who is a little bit older than you, maybe by 3 to maybe 10 years, Brooklyn. This person is darker skinned. So whatever culture, he has or he or she has a darker skin complexion. Very level-headed and very dedicated. So this is a good person for you to consider if you haven't already met them. They are coming up. But the current person, I would watch it. Hope that helps, Brooklyn. Hang in there.
Brooklyn always attracted to them spicy ones.
Ooh, okay.
She always attracted to those spicy ones, but I'm glad that she got somebody else that's gonna be coming in that's gonna be good. Hey, spicy, I ain't gonna say spicy is bad.
No, sometimes spice is what you need sometimes. You
Yeah,
know, you
it
need a
is.
little
That's
seasoning.
true.
Yep, you need
That
a little
is
seasoning
true.
sometimes.
All right, let's see. Cassie say birds keep crashing into the window in her
Hmm.
bedroom, and she kind of wants to know what it means. So let's see. So the first thing I asked, was this a spiritual thing? And I got no, like it's not an attack. Um, they're doing collaboration is on top of the reading for the birds, but it looks like that there's something that they're seeing in the window that is attracting them. You might want to put a picture of a cat. Now, that's simplistic. I don't know what it is, but it's like there's something that they're seeing in the window that makes them want to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a weird energy because it's almost like they're obsessive about it. So I don't know if there's any plants around the window or if it's a reflection thing, but they're attracted to something in that particular window. So you might want to Google, like, what can you do? Maybe put a bird feeder or something to the side somewhere, or to redirect them, or maybe even put something to deter them, because it's showing it's an OCD thing with the birds. Now they're literally going towards something. It's not a spiritual attack, because I was thinking about the movie The Birds, and the birds trying to get you and all that stuff like that. But spirit is like, no, that's not what's going on. There's definitely something that they're catching in the reflection that they want.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I have no idea what that would be. Um, but I keep feeling like there's something that they're attracted to. So I would go ahead and Google how to deter them from doing it, because it is showing that one does it, and then there might be 2-3 more that follow that one after it don't fell to the ground. They fly into the window. It's not unheard of, but it is something that they think it's like a bug or something that they think they're getting, that they're
Mm-hmm.
chasing. And it could be a light, the way the light is dancing off that window. I'm not sure. But I
Mm.
would look into something that would deter them, sweets.
Yeah.
That is crazy, because I thought birds were smarter than that. But I mean, if you hungry, you hungry. If it's something, wiggling in the window and you think it's food,
Mm-hmm. You're going for it.
yeah, bless their heart.
Oh my goodness. Fall to the ground. But I also got for Cassie that birds are messengers. So they're trying to get a message through, but she's not receiving it yet. So
That is it. Well, let's look into it. You pull on it. Let's look into what the message could be.
all right, let's see.
Let me.
Okay, there are obstacles in your way, but the chariot shows that you will break through it, Cassie. It says that um, not to. It says to charge ahead, and those obstacles will be blown out of your way. And it also says that there is some negative spell work in play. So, not sure if you have any enemies or anything like that, but there looks like there's some negative spell work that are blocking, they're working your head and trying to sabotage things. So watch out for that. Let's see how we can combat that.
Now see. I see
What
the
you
head
getting?
work. I definitely
Mm-hmm.
see the head work, and I see
Mm-hmm.
a emotional triggers, and the emotional triggers have a wing on it.
Ooh.
So it's interesting because it's showing that there is something unhealed that could be connecting to her. The
Mm-hmm.
birds are seeing something though. So I wonder if they're doing this when she's in the room, because it's
Mm-hmm.
showing that they're seeing something in the room.
Mm-hmm.
She's being asked to go outside though,
Oh, okay.
to ground herself. So if this is head work, one, she does need to cleanse, but it also could be that maybe there's some nature spirits trying to get her attention. I don't know.
That could definitely be it, Cassie.
But
Um,
I do see the anxiety, and I mean animals that keep crashing into your window and killing themselves.
mm-hmm.
You know I'm like Mary though. There's something going on with head stuff too. When you look at you outside of this, there is something going on with the head.
Mm-hmm.
Not making the birds crash into the window though.
Right. No.
But maybe like you said, maybe they're trying to get the message to her.
Yeah, they're trying to get a message to her, and she's not been able to receive it because something is blocking her because they're trying to do some head work. So,
Gee.
Cassie, you may need to do a cleanse, and you can hit up Mambo or me, and we might be able to help you out. If you're a practitioner yourself, um, I would do something around like a cut and clear Mambo, something like that.
It could definitely be a cut and clear. If it's just one window in her bedroom, no, that makes me think that whatever the energy is in the bedroom.
Okay.
So I would open your windows and your doors and smoke out your bedroom first.
Mm-hmm.
Because whatever it is, it's the bedroom. It's in the bedroom because the birds are seeing something in the bedroom. So I would cleanse that and
Yeah.
cleanse your body,
Right.
and then look into it. If it continues, then yeah, you might need something stronger, cut and clear, something like that. But you know,
Mm-hmm.
that is wild.
That is wild. But you will get through it, Cassie. It does show you
Yeah, I
moving
see it
forward.
too, moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's good.
Yep. Yep. All right. Let's see. Sia, spiritual guidance. All right. Let's see. See what we got. Spiritual guidance. Let me look for Sia. Spiritual guidance for Sia. All right. One more time. Any messages, any spiritual guidance for Sia. All right. Let's see what we got. Hmm. You got work to do, Sia. It says press start. Distractions. So you know what you need to do to move forward, but you're being distracted either by a relationship, like we was talking about things being spicy. You might have doing some spicy stuff lately, and you need to be focusing on your spiritual path because it also says press start. So that says you need to take action. So if you've been feeling a pull, this is confirmation that you need to do some work on your spiritual path. You may be feeling confused though about which way to go. Try not to focus so much on giving it a name or a title because there's a lot of that going on right now. Everybody is they want to catch titles like Pokemon. They're just getting them all. Don't focus on that. See, focus on shadow work. Um, there's also you didn't ask about this, but there's also a promotion coming up for you at work. If you own your own business, this is bringing in more revenue. So that's just a side message. But also, you need to visit the graveyard too. That's going to give you the clarity you need. Gede is asking you to come to the graveyard to do some work with them. Now, I'm not sure what your spiritual path is, but this could be something as simple as visiting a family member that has passed on
Mm.
and talking to them about your needs and giving them gratitude for coming before you and lifting you up to where you are now. And you may get even more clear on where you need to go next. Um, Now, when you do grave work, see, I'll just give you a couple quick things you need to do. When you enter the cemetery, you need to knock on the gate 3 times. You can park your car inside, go back and knock on the gate 3 times and put a few coins there because you're paying the spirits for coming into their space. So you always want to give an offering. If you want to take flowers to a grave, that's fine. Rum, coins, candy to sweeten things up for you. But tell your deceased loved ones that you're looking for your next chapter. You're looking for clarity on what you need to do because you're definitely feeling a pull, and the spirits are waiting for you to commune with them. And they're not telling me where you need to go. They say it's none of my business. So get to the cemetery, do your offering, talk to the spirits, and you're going to get a message on what your next steps are. I hope that helps you.
Would you say none of your business? So,
Yeah, spirit's like none your business, none your business. I said, okay, I
so
ain't gonna press it.
the whole time that you were talking, I think you should come up with a graveyard class.
And you think I should come up with a graveyard
I
class?
think you should. I think that you
Okay.
can either do it in person in Detroit with people that
Hmm.
may want to know how to enter into the graveyard and commune with the Gede or other energies that are there, because you'd be surprised how many people are scared to go into graveyards. They don't want to mess up. So I don't know. You might, I just, it was something I was feeling.
I'm
Might be
gonna put
something
one
you might want
together,
to toss
Mama.
around.
I'm gonna put one together because me and Yvette we've been brainstorming. So I'm gonna put
Yeah.
one together and we'll
Why
see.
not? Go through
People,
and
yep,
learn
we'll
the
get some
proper
people in
way.
the door and learn the proper way.
There you
Sounds like a
go.
plan, Mom.
I
Sounds
love
like a
it.
plan.
All
All
right.
right.
Let's see. Nancy. So the first thing I got was worries, but improvements coming in. So the energy could be that there is something that might be on your mind, but spirit is like, it's okay. We got you. We're moving things ahead. I do see a positive outcome coming. So it's basically like, when you're stressed about something or worried about something and you're not really sure how it's going to play out, spirit is like, yeah, but we got a positive energy or outcome with this. Now, I do see they're really pushing you to finish some type of project because it looks like there is money on the other side of the project. So if you've been procrastinating or pushing anything to the side, I think they're telling you that maybe by the holidays, you should be having something out there that you're making money off of. Check out pop-up shops in your community. This could be like, getting labels for your products, putting your stuff out there, maybe even going to a few stores or whatever, because it looks like that there may be some money that comes in this holiday season that also carries over into the new year for you. But it's like you need to finish a product. So whatever that is, completion is on top of it and spirit is pushing.
All right. Shar from YouTube. What should I know for my highest good at this time?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah, she's got. There is a person that is. This is male energy. Is actually the emperor, who is very good. He's an authoritarian. So he is very good in business, a good leader. So you may be working with like a really good manager because he knows how and where to place people based on their personality and their capabilities. However, if this is a person you're in a relationship with, not so good. So you need to know that if this person is trying to isolate you, be worried, or how do you say it, Mambo? Weary of or leery of that
Very.
person because this person likes to control and he likes to play mind games. So be careful if you've met someone and all of a sudden they're trying to isolate you from your friends and family, because he has hidden motives. He's a wild card. Whoever this is a wild card. He may be real cool, and this would be after you get to know him a little bit, like maybe 2 to 3 months in. He'll be real cool to start, but then he's going to flip the script. He's got a hidden motive. He's got an ulterior motive. So stay away from that. If you are dealing with that right now, try to put some space between you and just let this person fall off. if this is not someone you've met already, watch for those signs. If he tries to isolate or gaslight you, it's a no-go. Also, I want to tell you, Shar, that there is someone else coming in for you. You know, you didn't necessarily ask about love, but there is someone coming in for you who's a little older than you. This is king energy, so somebody who's very established. This is where if Yvette is still here, she's gonna cuss me out because this is like a sugar daddy. He's very well established. He's got his shit together, and he's looking for a woman that's decent. And as you know, Shar, there's not a lot of decent people out here. So he's looking for someone who's mentally stable and that can grow with him. So I'm not going to say he's necessarily rich, but he does have his own. He is someone that you can consider. And he's probably a more fair-skinned person, about average height to about 6'2" or 6'3". So that's what's coming in for you shortly. I hope that helps.
All right. Let's see. Rochelle Haskins. How will my date go tomorrow? Sound
good, Mumbo.
I don't think it's bad. He's showing as the King of Cups, which is a very intuitive, sensitive person. But I do get communication problems. Now, if this is a first date, that would make sense because you're getting to know each other and it could be, okay, we're trying to keep the conversation flowing. I feel like somebody might be a little bit either awkward with it. I definitely see him trying to impress you, but I get that at the end of it, you may be kind of like, do I want to continue with this or do I want to take a step back? And it may be something that is said, not necessarily the guy. King of Cups in the upright is typically a pretty good dude. Could be somebody that's divorced. Could be a man that has children, whether they're small or grown. It looks like King of Cups is typically a family man, which would be the type of energy you would want to go out on a date with. But I get a lot of communication cards upside down around him. And then I see something going around in circles. So this could be you have a really good date and then you're waiting for this person to text or call or vice versa. And somebody's not following through with the communication part of it. Something kind of goes into a cycle of do we want to continue this or are we going to kind of pull back? The healing card is on top of this King of Cups, which makes me wonder that did he go through a divorce or a relationship where he broke up with somebody? Because the healing card is showing somebody still holding on to something. So we all know that we go, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been on no date since 1998.
I'm saying.
So, but we know that we all bring baggage into something. So I feel like this is somebody that's trying to impress you, but there's something underneath the surface. Now, this is a date. I don't know if this is a first date or what. Typically, people are trying to be on their best behavior because they don't want to scare somebody off. And I think that he is going to be on his best behavior. There just may be something where you're kind of like, okay, he's attractive, but there might be some chemistry, but I mean, you know, you figure it out. Either you want to pour energy into him or you might be one because somebody I feel like is going to either be like, let's pull back a little bit. So I don't know. It could be, you know, just could be communication.
Yep.
I remember I went on a date a long time ago with a doctor. And we were at this restaurant and he was nice. He was a really good looking guy. I met him at the gym. And on the date, he asked me, what kind of bear would I be?
What?
And I said, a what? And he said, a bear. What bear would you be? And I said, a polar bear. And he said, why? Because it's white.
Here we go.
I was I couldn't.
What?
If I said a grizzly, I would have been wrong. I might have been coming off as violent. So I guess I was supposed to be a brown bear. I don't know. But I tell you what, I left that date and I had to Google bears afterwards. And when I got home, I just realized that wasn't something I wanted to do on a regular basis.
Yeah.
We don't want to play games with what animal you are. Like that might be, maybe he got that off some cards or something. It just completely lost and confused me. I don't need nothing to confuse me more than I'm already confused.
Right.
But that could be the communication thing though.
Yeah.
Rochelle, it might be something where you're like, and you know how women be like, oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so cute. Don't play them games. You know, if it's something you confused about, try to clear that up. Because I think if you go along with it, he's just gonna think that that's cute, and that may cause the communication stuff.
Yep. Let me see. Okay, so these are duplicates. Hold on, let me look. Okay, I'm gonna jump a little bit because there's a lot of little duplicates in here. Let me go up a little bit. Okay, Jatan, any general messages? Jatan is joining us for the first time today.
Hey, Jatan.
All right, Jatan, let's see what's coming up. All right, we got somebody who's young. Ooh, okay. We got somebody who's younger than you by a couple years who has a crush. But he's not likely somebody that you would consider because he's a sweet person, very sweet. And he has a lot of what you call pie in the sky ideas, but he does not follow through on them. So he would promise you the world, but he doesn't have the capability to deliver. It doesn't mean that he's broke necessarily, but he's just not on your level spiritually. Sweet person, maybe would be a good friend, but I'm not thinking this is somebody that you would consider long term. But hey, if like I said, he's a sweet person. You can go out and have fun, and that would probably be it. You also have Baron Samedi wants to work with you. You got my number, so you can text me about it, or on TikTok or whatever, and I can tell you that he wants to work with you. So Mambo, that graveyard class is definitely coming because there is some work that needs to be done, JT, around healing. And Baron Samedi is one of the spirits in the graveyard, and so you may need to do some cemetery work. So when I get this class together, I'll let you know. I'm going to try to do it immediately so I don't forget. But Baron Samedi has the key to life. So there's some healing that needs to happen. There's a lot going on with you, and we need to clear some of that gunk out. So, Mambo, it looks like everybody needs a cleanse tonight. Again, we've been having cleanses have been coming up for the last 3-4 weeks.
I think it's just gunk. I think we started this year with a heaviness. Jess, can you bring me one of those baths on the counter over here by the cat food? Please. I know you got your hands full. I think we just have just gunk that we pick up. So I had to make a cut and clear for a couple of people. I have 2 cut and clears left. Now there's 75, and I think the priority is shipping is $20. So it's 2 of them left. If you want the cut and clear, hit me up and I can mail them out to you probably Monday morning or Tuesday morning. But I got 2 cut and clears. And they're good. They're strong. They take away any negativity, any negative work. And I'll give you all the instructions on what you need to do with it. I just took one last night because I think it's just gunk. I think it's just world gunk that we did. And some of us is dealing with shitty people.
True. That's very
We
true.
dealing with shitty people in shitty situations, so of course you're gonna get some shit on you. You know, that's just part of
Mm-hmm.
life.
JT
So
also I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
no, go ahead, babe.
As a last message, I want to tell you that there are some people around you that are like being recruited to try to sabotage your good fortune.
Shitty
So watch your
people.
friend circle. Shitty people. So watch your friend circle, Jatan, and maybe hit Mambo Tanya up for a cut and clear because I think it would do you a lot of good. I've taken a cut and clear from Mambo, and it is quite powerful. It does remove the bullshit. It really does. I
Yeah.
hope that helps. Let's see. Okay.
Okay. You done? You done,
Yep.
Mary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see, Max Ma. So the first thing that I get, spirit is like you need to assert what you need. Um, I feel like that there's some critical stuff that's going in where you might be really hard on yourself about something. Now, here's the thing. I feel like there's either a relationship problem that could be around you. I don't know if this is romantic or platonic, but I feel like that there is some type of relationship issue that needs to be released. But I also feel like that you need to really be on point about boundaries. A lot of times we let people that we love overstep boundaries because we love them. But Spirit is saying that you're not putting your foot down specifically about what you need, whether this is a romantic relationship or a platonic relationship. You're not telling people, you're not standing strong to what it is that you need. It could be that I need to be left alone. I need more communication. I need more support. Something is kind of weighing in on you. So there's some stress. And Spirit is like, we're trying to take that off, but you're not doing the actual work of putting your foot down with certain things. There also could be a way that you're talking to yourself, because we have the card release your critical voice, which means don't listen to sometimes we grow up and that inner child is damaged, and all we hear is that dialogue. You ain't gonna be shit. You never was shit. I never wanted you. You're not gonna be successful. You're not smart as these other people. Like, whatever the dialogue is, something is still running in the background. On these apps where they were like, you got an app running in the background that is sabotaging you, and it's here. So we need to figure out how to turn that off so that you can move forward. Spirit is like, you need to be a little bit more focused too about what you want with life. So that kind of goes back to putting your foot down in your boundaries. This is what I want. This is what I deserve, and this is what I'm going to get. It sounds simple, but it's not. Because we all human. We all human. I got 3 people I need to talk to, and I'm dreading the conversation, dreading it, because I know that when we have the conversation, feelings are going to get hurt, and it's going to change the dynamic. And a lot of times we would rather let people keep overstepping boundaries than deal with that uncomfortable feeling of, oh, now I got to talk to you and let you know. But you shouldn't have to tell nobody they overstep boundary. These people know. They're banking that you're not going to say anything so they can continue to do it. And Spirit is like, no, when your ancestors get tired and they tell you to put your foot down, it's either you put your foot down or it's about to get real funky. It's gonna be real funky. Either they gonna drag you or they gonna drag the people. Either way it go, it ain't gonna be good.
That ain't right. That ain't right. All right. Let's see. Excuse me if I pronounce this wrong. Is it Miss Vacay or
Vacay.
Vacay? Vacay?
Vacay.
Okay. My cousin.
Pretty mouth. Pretty
Right.
mouth. You call her pretty mouth.
Pretty mouth. Pretty mouth. My cousin hooked me up, me and his boss up. Will me and
Ooh.
AP end up being a love match? Give me just a second. I'm going to find out. Let's see.
Ooh.
Will Pretty Mouth and AP end up being a love match, Spirit? All right. Well, it says yes. Um, says you can make this happen, and it also you also need to do some cemetery or ancestor work.
It's
To
getting nice. So I
It
wonder if
is
that's why
getting
they're coming
night.
through so strong.
Yeah, they are coming through very strong because it says calling in the dead. So your
Mm.
ancestors are working. So you may need to visit either a crossroads cemetery, or if you can't do any of those things, if you don't already have an ancestor altar set up, you might want to set one up. Very simple. You can use a white candle, a glass of water, and any pictures of your deceased loved ones. Don't put anybody that's still living on that altar. We're not trying to get them out of here. So there is a match there. The only issue I see would be that he's calculating, which is a good thing and a bad thing. He will not act until he's sure of the result. So he's going through scenarios. He can get into analysis paralysis. So watch out for that. Also, the fact that he's calculating as the relationship progresses, you might get irritated by that same thing because he's so calculating. Good guy
Mm.
though. He may come off a little aloof or a little cold. It is Aquarius energy that I'm getting, or an air sign. It doesn't necessarily mean he has to be an Aquarius or a Libra, or what's the other one, Mambo? What's the other? Gemini.
Gemini.
Gemini. But he does have that energy. But he's a good guy. This is a king, so um, he's he's a good match for you. And there are forces that the ancestors are working with to try to bring you two closer together. And he's also the type of person that you can grow with financially. He's one of those let's make it happen kind of people. So it looks pretty good. I hope that helps.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's make it happen. I like that.
Yes, indeed.
She kind of let's make it happen woman. That might be a real good match.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got to give me the tea. You got to give me the tea. I want to hear. Text me and let me know what it was. All right,
Yep.
let's see. Taisha, any messages? So first thing, we do have success after difficulty, but we do have some temporary blocks that are coming in that could be affecting business or entrepreneurship with you, which means that maybe spirit is pushing you towards opening something with a business, entrepreneurship, but it's almost like you're blocked. Um Now I just sent you the cleanse. So definitely do the cleanse for 3 days and then go back in and really start focusing on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. We only have 4 more months left in this year. And I know you was trying to start your business and get your stuff up and you kind of got derailed. But spirit is like that there's money to be made there. You keep starting, stopping, starting, stopping. So I think they want you to get real about exactly what do you want to do? What are you trying to accomplish? I do see some problems in a relationship. The healing card is on top of this, which means that you do need couples therapy. Regardless if things are going great, sometimes that is the right time to go to therapy because you want to
Mm-hmm.
keep it going the way that it's going. Because sometimes we have that underlying stuff that pops back up and it's like, oh, it's out of nowhere. No, it wasn't. It's been underneath the surface. So spirit is saying definitely couples therapy because there's going to be some type of argument or issue with money, which means that you and your partner may not be looking at money the same way. And shit, that is major in a relationship. If me and you don't see money the same way, there's a problem. Because that what
Mm-hmm.
is it? One person might be a saver, the other person might be a spender. One person might be an
Mm-hmm.
earner, the other one may not be. So you got to figure out because something underneath the surface keeps bringing it back to a money argument. Looks like it could be fixed, but they're saying the healing needs to be done with that.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Lola?
Hey, Day Day. mean, you
Day
said that
Day,
like an
you can
hour
be
ago,
here.
but that's okay. All right. So let me see if I pronounce this correctly. This is Malika McFadden from Facebook. Says my life is crazy right now. What should I be doing? Well, the first thing you should be doing, Malika, is breathing. You need if everything is swirling around, your thoughts are racing or anything like that. I'm gonna give you just a real quick coaching
I don't
exercise.
I don't made
Okay.
us huge. Okay, go ahead,
You
babe.
did.
I'm
I was
sorry.
like, hey,
I'm like the cash apps normally show, but I don't
they
see.
don't show. Yeah, it doesn't show. There it says this is an example of a banner. Click on a banner to show it on screen, but
Okay.
it doesn't show the cash apps.
Okay, that's
So
interesting because
we could pin it in chat if you want to.
what's your cash app, Mary?
$ loves grandchild.
Gotcha. Go ahead with your reading, babe.
Okay, so Malika, I'm going to show you real quick. I want you, when you feel completely overwhelmed, I would like for you to take a moment, sit down. This takes about 10 seconds. You're going to put your hands in prayer position like this. You're going to take 3 deep breaths. And as you're taking those 3 deep breaths, you're going to be doing this. So you're going to be rubbing your fingers up and down like this with your eyes closed and breathing deeply. Like I said, it does not take long because you're only going to do 3 breaths. When what that does is it resets you, it clears your head, at least for the moment, and you may find yourself yawning after those 3 breaths. That is a good thing because it's like, okay, I'm reset. I can focus on the task at hand. So even if things are crazy, because it does look like you have some decisions to make and that you're not sure which way to go, you're being pulled in a couple different directions by different people. You don't know which way is up at this moment. You need to be kinder and more gentle to yourself. There is a release that needs to happen with you because it sounds like you're being hard on yourself because you're not able to solve every problem. Everybody else's emergency does not necessarily mean it's your emergency. You have to protect your energy first. So give yourself grace and release that self judgment that you have. Um, so that's what you should be doing for yourself as far as your energy goes, because it does show. I gotta get my laptop. Hold on, Malika. I gotta run and plug in my laptop.
Oh,
Um, this thing, Mama, this thing is like 6 years old now.
I don't know, but you know what? Maybe that class with the Gede will bring you a whole nother laptop.
It's gonna break this one. I mean, it still works good, but the battery is crap now. Because we've only been on for maybe an hour, and it's already, low. Give me 1 second, Malika. I'll be right with you. There we go. Mhm. All right. So, you definitely need to um, put yourself first. Put your self care first. Things are crazy. Bills are crazy. Money is crazy. Family is crazy. Love is crazy. But what I'm getting for you is that you have gone through some spiritual battles, but you are coming out of it. Uh, this is a time where you need to be celebrated for who you are. So if you're around people who do not value you, start putting space between you and them. They will fall off if they're not for your highest good. And you will get your next step because, again, Spirit is not telling me exactly what you need to be doing. So that to me means you need to sit for just a minute and see if you can clear your head. Again, you may need a cleanse just to clear your head. There is I'll give you a very quick uh, idea or thing you can do to kind of wash the gunk off. You can do some tap water, put some salt in it. I put a little Florida water and or holy water in. And you can pour that over your head and think about your intention of making things clear, getting clarity. So I hope that helps, Malika. All right, Mambo, I'm going to go grab my cards. Leave this
All
right here.
right. Let's see. Lily, I think you were saying Marvin makes you nervous. Trust issues and dishonesty and red flags are on top of this person. Trust what you feel. You should avoid them. Definitely. Not a good energy, it looks like, and it not a good energy that's going to be productive to you. CNET, been feeling lost and feeling defeated and wanting to give up this week. Krista spirit. Any guidance, any messages?
Okay.
Krista. Let's see. What's going on? So the first thing is feeling like you lost something. Like there was a move that happened and feeling like you lost something within this move. It doesn't show that you're defeated, but that doesn't mean that you can't feel that way. It
Mhm.
looks like something, like everything changed and you don't have your footing yet. Success is on top of you though. So if you're giving up, you're giving up way too quick. um 10 of Pentacles is showing a good paying job that's coming in, but there is spiritual attack energy on top of you. Now, this could just be, I feel like you're maybe in a space where you feel like there's negativity, which could be that you're in an environment where it's heavy. The energy feels heavy. It looks like the place needs to be cleansed. And I think that you kind of walked in on top of that to where it is causing issues with you. I'm getting
Mhm.
arguments around you. It is showing that you're feeling stuck right now, and you're dealing with somebody who's probably narcissistic now. If you're dealing with narcissistic energy and you're feeling stuck, it probably feels like the weight is on top of you because somebody is not validating how you feel, your feelings, what you're going through. They might not even care. And it's showing that you're an empath. You're feeling very overwhelmed. So I need you to understand that even though you validated and feeling what you feel, they're not your feelings.
Mhm.
Picking up somebody else's energy, you're picking up somebody else's heaviness, and it's making you feel like you're overwhelmed and you're stuck. You're not stuck. If anything, it is showing step out of your comfort zone and get to moving, which means that spirit is pushing you out of that environment.
Mhm.
You're not supposed to stay there. So if this is moving in with family and feeling like, okay, I'm not going to move out, I'm going to get done in here, that's not the case. There's somebody in your environment that's very unhappy, and the energy, you're absorbing it like a sponge because the environment isn't clean and it's making you unclean. And at
Mhm.
some point when you move, you're gonna feel better. When you're in your own space, you're gonna feel better. This looks like this was supposed to be a temporary thing, but it's the energy that is attacking you in your environment, which means if you can't move right now, the best thing is to clean your environment. I remember I moved in with my mom for a little bit. Me and my sister were sharing a house, and my sister ended up moving out or wanting to move quicker than what I was able to find a house. And I moved in
Mhm.
with my mom. They lived like goddamn vampires. They had these blackout curtains. You didn't know what time of day it was. And I would go in there and open up the door, the light, and they would like they would complain. And then I started burning my spiritual candles and they would blow my candles out. And I was like, oh, like
Oh
what?
no.
So
Mm-mm.
what I would do is whenever they left the house, I would take Florida water and go in their room and spray their sheets down. I would put salt under their bed. I would wipe the walls down with ammonia and floor. I was exercising demons. Do you hear me? I was exercising demons. When I tell you, I go over there now, the curtains are open, the light is coming in. She got fresh plants. She's painted the walls bright colors. Like sometimes
Wow.
you have to let the energy of an environment go.
Mm-hmm.
When they tell you that you attach things or attract energy, yeah, you do. So when your family, if they don't leave, go in there and spray them too.
Mm-hmm.
Put some Florida water in the spray bottle and tell them you freshening up the house. Spray that shit all over them. And start speaking in tongue. Go go ba la la ba la ba la ba goo ah. Like somebody gonna leave. Somebody gonna, either the people that live there or the spirits. Somebody gonna leave. Trust me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Who was that you just read for, Mambo?
That was C Nat Henry.
Cena Henry. Okay, let's see. I don't see Nat Henry. Let me go back a little bit. Upside down my life. Okay, we already did that one. Felicia Watson. It says, any messages from the ancestors? I'm going through a lot right now. Let's see what the ancestors have to say, Felicia. All right. First thing I'm getting is danger player.
Mm.
But you're so if you're dating anybody right now, Felicia, watch out, watch their energy. Um, Make sure their words match their actions, and protect yourself if it's a sexual relationship, because this person is all over the place. They just run, they're skirt chasing, they're all over the place. But
Mm.
there is clarity coming to you from St. Clair, so seeing things clearly. So you're going to notice the signs, from what I'm telling you, and also from your own intuition. St. Clair is coming in to give you clarity on what you're dealing with right now. And then the Queen of Cups is also asking you to release this person or stop trying to control things and let things flow the way they need to, because you deserve better than what you're dealing with right now. That's not just with this player person that I'm seeing. This is with family, friends, and work. You're obsessing or ruminating over things that are not going right now, and it's hard to do, but you need to let go of control in order for spirit to step in and help you. So that's, your ancestors need you to communicate with them more. They're trying to lift you up. Your energy is very heavy right now, and it's not that they can't carry you. They're trying to get messages through you, but your mind is so clouded that you aren't hearing the messages because you're just going through it. But a lot of this baggage, Felicia, is not yours. You need to put it back, let it go. Even your own baggage, you can put it down and breathe and talk to your ancestors more. They're willing to help. Thank them for the help even before it shows up. I hope that helps.
Hmm. Who said?
Mm,
Wait a minute. Is that Rach?
it might
Hold
be rage.
Rach say fuck boy epidemic. Here's the thing though, Rach. Some of y'all is scrambling eggs and giving these fuck boys toast and fresh squeezed orange juice. What the fuck is y'all doing? Like what these I see it in y'all cards. Y'all giving these fuck boys like 5-course meals and washing their underwear while they laying in bed. I want to be a fuck boy. Like what is y'all doing? A fuckboy
Ooh,
used to be like fun, and you sent them on their way. Y'all trying to fall in love with these fuck, but that's why they think they got this power, y'all. I'm telling y'all, that's exactly why. Some of y'all
stop
stop,
it.
fuck them
Stop it.
men, and tell them to go home to their own bed, cooking them breakfast and dinner and all that shit. Y'all making problems. Y'all is
Yeah.
making problems.
Yeah.
Let me get on, Corey. Should you pursue a master's in real estate? Absolutely yes. All right,
Huh.
Mary.
Okay. Okay. Forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. Neferet Najim Amen or Amen. It says, has Sosa done work to keep me connected to him, or am I just sprung? All right, well, let's find out. Let's find out. Where's my pendulum? Okay. Hold on there for it. We gonna get you straight. Let's see. Has Sosa done any work on Neferret? Okay, it says no. Let me see if you're just sprung. Let me see. Yeah. Uh, you didn't say whether or not Sosa is, if y'all just met or if this is a new relationship, but it is showing that you are caught up in the moment. You're in like the honeymoon phase where you just can't get enough of each other. But it says no, he has not done any work on you. That your feelings will fade into a sense of normalcy. This is just that temporary high that you get when you meet people. Uh, if there was a situation where you feel like um, you don't like this person, but you don't know why you can't leave them alone, that would probably indicate somebody is working on you. But I'm not saying that that's the case in here. You're just enjoy the high right now. It will calm down. I hope that helps.
All right, let's see, Derek. Definitely is showing that you have some type of money opportunity that's coming in or a business opportunity. But it is showing a little bit of depression. So you might be going through some things where you might not feel like you're depressed, but it's showing having to work this energy out. So I know Nancy can make you a good bath to help take some of that energy off of you and maybe even do a little healing with your head because there's some critical stuff too that could be coming in that's causing some type of blockages. But it does show some type of financial help that's coming in if it hasn't already started coming in, and there's also business opportunities that are coming in this winter. So you could be looking at, what are we, August, September, October, November. You might have some business stuff that opens up that brings in money.
Okay. Um, let me see. Life is bumpy. Okay, Mary Sanders from YouTube. It says, "Oh, life is bumpy, but I am standing. Does Spirit have any advice or messages? I am grateful for my ancestors in spirit and for you." Okay, Mary, let's see what's going on. Life has been bumpy. It's been bumpy for a lot of us. So you are not alone in that. First thing I get is that thing you got a lot coming at you all at once. I got the 8 of Wands here. So it's like you got a lot of irons in the fire or a lot of things coming at you at once and you're getting overwhelmed by it. But that can also be a good thing um, because it may be a pleasant distraction if you can, time management is necessary. But if you can keep yourself busy, it will help get your mind off of how crazy things are right now, at least temporarily. You need to play a little bit more. You need to have a little bit more fun. I'm looking at the Daddy Dom Baby Sub, and that it is telling you that you need a release. You need some fun in your life. You need a little spice, like we were talking about earlier. You've been bogged down so much that things. You're just there's a sense of depressed energy. It doesn't mean that you suffer from depression, but it's like you're making yourself smaller and smaller because you're trying to handle everything and it's just weighing you down. So you need to release, go out and have some fun. Um, you also, I know you didn't need to ask about this, but there is money coming in that might be part of what's going to make you a little busier coming up. Um, but there's a new job or a new idea for a business coming in for you. So look into that. And again, just breathe. Take 3 deep breaths whenever you're feeling completely overwhelmed. Reset yourself, and that is the message for you. So I hope that helps. But you do need to play more, Mary. You're not doing enough of that.
All right, let's see. Susan Sharp.
Hmm.
I'm definitely getting some issues with trust and also somebody playing games with a relationship. So if you're already in a relationship, be careful of somebody that is wasting energy, like they're going around and around in circles. Sometimes the card is basically like a goat chasing its tail, like just doing the same things over and over again. If you're dealing with somebody where you feel like you're having the same conversations or you're doing the same thing over and over again, it may be time to have a heart to heart. Now, I am getting deception. So if you are dealing with somebody, they may not be honest. There is a new opportunity with love coming in. So I'm not sure if you're in a relationship because I see somebody not letting go of the past. I also see a pullback where somebody is not moving towards working something out or making a commitment stronger. Because it looks like somebody has one foot in, one foot out. If this could be a past relationship that you've dealt with, there is a new love that's coming in. Now, spirit is showing keeping an open mind, which means if you are walking away from a relationship and meeting somebody else, keep an open mind to me is like this person could be a different race or a different culture or just different than what you normally go for. So there may be meeting somebody that is a little bit outside of the box if you're trying to find love. But I got to be real careful of somebody playing games or playing any type of game with your heart because somebody may not know what they want. If you're dealing with somebody that you're just going around and around in circles with, spirit could be moving you on to this new person.
Okay. Um, Ginger Terrell. It says, excuse me. It says since Taurus is finally out of Uranus, will things get better for me? Um, yes, they will, Ginger. Ooh, yeah, you're going to be having a lot of fun. It looks like. Um, check in with your ancestors. They want to hear. They want, like I was telling Mary, you need to play a little bit more. You need to have a little bit more fun. Um, and that means going on dates or whatever your passion is, whatever really like gets you going. Good music, good times, good people. You need that right now. uh, but your ancestors are coming in to move you along. um, your money picture is also getting better. So if you're worried about money right now, I would say don't, because it is coming in. It may come in slowly at first, but the money is just going to keep growing for you. And also, Ginger, I got a Latino male here. I'm not sure, your preference, but there's some spice coming in. So you may be in for a fun time for these next few months. So I hope that helps. Hope that helps. Yeah, okay. Is that
Okay,
one?
let's see. Michelle Rodriguez, what's going on at work? I keep getting bitchy woman causes problem, and
Mm,
there is something with moving on. You do have a new job that could be coming in. It's either a promotion or a new job because it looks like spirit is moving you out of the energy. Now, I'm getting a lot of deception, gossip, and backstabbing that's coming in, and then it looks like that something is going underneath the surface. So I don't know if you're having somebody that's causing problems or if this woman is just a problem, period. She's showing as a queen of swords in reverse, and that's a nasty energy. That's somebody that just wants to cause problems. They want to argue or they want their way. So the energy is showing that something is changing the environment where people may not want to be there. And I don't think it's just you. I think other people are feeling it. So there is a new job or a new opportunity that's coming in. You might be shopping your resume to move either up or move on. But it does look like something is going to have to change with the environment, because I feel like that somebody is making it heavy. And it is showing a thief, and it's showing gossip, and it's showing deception, which means that y'all could be working with somebody that's really nasty. And maybe that's what she's supposed, maybe she's pushing people out on purpose. Like, these jobs all have different tactics now. So I don't know, but I'm definitely getting a woman could be the problem.
It's a lot of that going on.
Really?
Kia Booker, anything from Spirit? I'm sure there is, Kia. Let's see. All right. So we have Wheel of Fortune energy, and in this card, let's see if I can show it, if it'll come up. It's got glare on it. Don't worry about it. Wheel of Fortune shows up. So you're in the middle of a whirlwind spin right now. You're not sure. You're on one foot, and you're not sure where you're going to land. But you have lucky dice around your neck in this card. So you will land on your feet no matter where that Wheel of Fortune, whatever it lands on, you're going to be fine. There may have been or may be like limited funds, or you may be worried about I'm getting like housing situation or living arrangements or limited funds going on, or you lost some money recently, or money is just kind of slipping through your hands like sand. But there's a bigger perspective here, because in this card, there's a key to the door, to a door, and the money or whatever you're seeking is behind that door. So you have to stand back, not catastrophize things, and look at the bigger picture. That way you won't stay stuck in this limited mindset. Also, let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if you are looking for love or not, but there is someone who's coming in that has been interested in you. So you may have been fighting him off. But if that's not the case, then this person is coming up. Very romantic person, loves to wine and dine. This is someone that spirit has sent to you. So I would, even if this is not a person that you would normally consider dating, their personality is going to draw you in. Do not be afraid of that. This person um, is definitely has potential. So feel it out if you're open to it, because I kind of get the feeling you're a little scared of it. So feel it out. This person is being sent by spirit, so it's a good match for you. And I hope that helps you a little bit, Kia.
Okay, so Ashley Jackson. The first thing that I got was wasteful spending. Spirit is like, get a little bit more focused with the money. I also get something with being unmotivated, which could be that you're not. I get something going on with the head. Now it is showing spiritual attack on the head, and it's interesting because we've seen this a couple of times tonight. Typically, when people are trying to get you off track, this is what they mess with. So whether this is somebody saying something that's making you unmotivated or somebody actually doing spiritual work to attack your head, it's showing that you're not as motivated as you need to be when it comes to the finances. Something is closed off also. So it could be somebody praying against your roads, trying to close your road. Spirit is like, you need to go ahead and cleanse, and then, do maybe some money work, or either get really focused on how you're making your money, and you're going to see something change.
Okay. I'm going through some of these duplicates here. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no.
Did we do
Samantha,
Lily?
huh?
Did we do Lily? It says Marvin makes me
Oh
so
yeah,
nervous.
I
Oh,
did.
you
I
did
did.
her.
Something,
Okay. Let me.
something is off with the energy. Samantha, a
Okay.
ladybug is good. A ladybug is prosperity and money. So you might get some good news about this interview, Samantha Jackson.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still going through here. Samantha Jackson. Okay. Nancy Gary Dickens says spiritual message. All right,
Oh
let's see.
no, I already read Nancy.
You read Nancy?
Look,
Okay.
we say, look, who have we not read?
Right. That's what I'm looking for. I see, I'm getting these okay, we did see Nat Henry. All right, where we at? What's next for me? We did Malika. Cindy Sweets. Did you read for her?
No.
Okay. Says, hey aunties, any messages for me? All right, Cindy, let's see what messages we got for you. First thing that comes up is male hidden enemy. All right, let me see if we can find out. Oh, they're testing your strength. Okay, so there's a male hidden enemy, and what spirit is telling me is this is a person that approached you that you weren't interested in, and they're not happy about it. So I don't see that they're seeking revenge. So this may be somebody that is smiling in your face and secretly not wishing you well, Cindy. But you know how to play the game. You're strong enough to know when you need to bring out that lion and know when you need to play it cool like the lamb. You know how to finesse things. So, not sure what this guy's problem is, but just watch your circle, watch somebody who might be, I don't know, adjacent to you. Let me see what else is going on for you, Cindy. Yeah, there is strong attraction, possible marriage coming up. So if you're not married, the M word may come up within the next year. If you are already married, then there is a very, very strong bond here uh, that pretty much overcomes anything that comes your way. So that's coming up. This I'm going back for just a second to this male hidden enemy. I'm seeing someone who is darker skinned and a little bit older. He does not have a good personality, and you probably already peeped it. Um, so if this is not someone you've met, but it looks like it is, but if you have not met this person, this is someone who's going to come up and you're going to automatically get a feeling that this person is not right. But it could be the male hidden enemy as well, because they have the same energy from what I'm seeing. So just watch out, Cindy, and stay strong, finesse things when you need to, meaning you know how to play the game. Um, but good things are still coming up for you as far as love goes. Like I said, if you're single, you might be getting proposed to soon. If you're not single, you are with someone, and y'all aren't married, be prepared for a possible proposal. I hope that gives you a little bit of clarity. Just watch your back, Cindy.
All right. I'm gonna do one more and then you wanna do one more, Mary?
Yeah, we can do that.
I know it's getting late where you're at.
I'm fine.
Let me see. Lorinda, am I creeping out Daniel? I think he thinks I want him. Yeah, you creeping him out. Yeah. He, he's confused. I get work flirtation or either a flirtation. Um, but then there's mental issues on top of that too. So I don't think that of course this could just be an awkward flirtation, or maybe he's the way he's seeing it right now is awkward. I don't think he's opposed to it, but I definitely see something is a little bit wonky when it comes to whatever this flirtation is, because both of y'all look confused. Like if this was a love reading, it's like two people that don't know what the hell they doing. So
Lord.
I I mean he thinks you're flirting with him. But if you're not flirting with him, then you have to kind of go back and revisit like what are you doing? Because I don't know. He's confused. So
Lord.
creeping might not be the right word. Let's just say that he's confused. That he's a little bit confused because he don't know what's going on with you. He think you're mental.
Lord have mercy. All right. So we did Samantha, we did Felicia, Lily. Okay, let me go down to the bottom because all of these are repeats. Where's my mouse going? Okay, let's go back. All right. All right. So we're going to do Stacy Mitchell. Have we done anything for her? I didn't
Mm-mm.
hear you say. Stacy Mitchell says, any messages for me from Spirit? All right, everybody wants to hear from Spirit tonight. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say. Stacy, you got some money coming. You may have been having a hard time, and it's about to turn around in a very big way. So this is not just an extra 20 cents an hour on your check. This is a big opportunity for a good amount of money to come in. It also shows blessings coming, ancestors just kind of handing you a softer time in life, a more comfortable time in life. And that also, it shows finances coming in a big way. Um, you got some haters, which we all
Mm.
do. But my mom Brigitte is transmuting that for you. She is kind of handling that for you. So there's nothing you need to do. But just kind of watch your circle because there's a lot of jealousy. Like I said, there's a lot of hateration going on there. But you can use that energy to transmute your life. The best revenge is getting better. That's what I'm trying to say. Also,
Absolutely.
all right. It looks like there's someone coming into your life that will complement your personality perfectly. This person is very laid back. They're very in control of their emotions and therefore very highly intuitive. Excuse me. They also kind of go with the flow of things. Very laid back energy. Somebody who would complement your personality quite well. So if you're already with someone and this describes that person, this is your person. If this does not describe the person that you know, this is someone that's coming up for you, and this is someone that is also sent by the ancestors. So give them a chance. Okay. I hope that helps. All right, guys. Is that it, Mambo?
That's it.
That's it.
Tell them how they can get a hold of you, babe.
All right. So I am Mary, in case anybody missed it. On Love's Grandchild. I have a website, which is lovesgrandchild.com. I do coaching. I do a combo coaching and tarot. I also do spiritual work. So if you need any spiritual work done, you can send me a message on the website. There are no products because it's on a case by case basis. So prices and all like that varies depending on what you need done. You can
Mhm.
find me on TikTok at Love's Grandchild. You can also find me on Facebook, Love's Grandchild, and you can also find me on Instagram at Love's Grandchild or my alias, which is Cool Breeze Diva. That's my main page. So you can also, if you're in the Detroit area, you can visit me Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the Motown Witch over on Plymouth in Detroit.
Lena is heading to Detroit. I don't know if you ever met Lena.
I did briefly at the last FET.
Yeah, that's
She
right.
came,
That's
yeah,
right.
because she got the electric car.
Yes, yes. She says she's making her way to Detroit and she's gonna stop by the Motown Witch.
Okay, we'll
So
be
y'all,
happy to see her.
yeah, y'all run into her. So that'll be
Yeah,
good. Well, thank you so much, sweets. I enjoyed you as usual. You
thank
did
you for having
amazing.
me. I appreciate
Anytime.
it.
Anytime. All right, my loves. Y'all have a good night and a good weekend. Be safe.
Be safe.